Swamiye Saranamayyappa, the legend of Lord Ayyappa Swami. There are numerous tales connected to Lord Ayyappa Swami. It is generally believed that Lord Ayyappa was born to Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva when Vishnu acquired the form of Mohini to lure the Asura Bhasmasura. The Asura had been bestowed with the wish that he could turn anything to ash by touching their head. When he tried to burn Shiva, who granted him the wish, the deity asked Lord Vishnu to help him. Lord Vishnu took the form of a seductress named Mohini and deceived the Asura to burn himself to ashes by touching his own head. After Lord Shiva was saved from the Asura, he is said to have united with Mohini and brought forth a son named Dharmashastra, who was incarnated as Lord Ayyappa. Another story pertaining to the birth of Lord Ayyappa has to do with demon king Mahishasura and his sister Mahishi. After Mahishasura was killed by goddess Durga or Kali Mata, his sibling Mahishi was craving revenge and thus created a riot in the universe. After deep penance, she was able to please Brahma and was bestowed with a wish that only a child born to Vishnu and Shiva would kill her. She exploited her wish and became invincible. To put an end to her, Lord Vishnu took the Mohini avatar and united with Lord Shiva to create a child. This son was then named Harihara Putra, which means son of Vishnu and Shiva. Thereby, the key objective of Lord Ayyappa's birth was to annihilate Mahishi. There are many other stories that is prevalent with Lord Ayyappa. One of such stories in the southern folklore is Lord Ayyappa was discovered by Rajarajasegara Pandyan, who was the ruler of the Pandalam kingdom, during one of his hunting sessions on the bank of river Pampa. The baby was wearing a mani, which means a bell, around his neck. The king was thrilled as he had no children. He took the child home and named him Manikanta, which means the child with a mani around his neck. He grew up to be a courageous and clever boy and was extremely good at martial arts. In the meantime, a son was born to the queen. When the king decided to crown the elder son as the crown prince, one of the ministers poisoned the queen's mind that her son should be crowned instead. Unable to see beyond the love for her child, the queen was convinced to remove Manikanta from the way and bribed the royal physician. The doctor prescribed the milk of the tigress to be the only cure when the queen faked severe stomach pain. When no one volunteered to go deep into the forest on this suicidal mission, the brave Manikanta decided to get tigress milk and informed the king the same. Despite protests from the king, Manikanta proceeded to the jungle. Some tales suggest that he carried some food and coconut tied in a bundle on his head, which is believed to be the origin of the concept of the Irumudi, which the pilgrims carry to the Sabarimala to this day. Manikanta returned to the palace riding a tigress along with her cubs. The people who conspired against him realized that he was not an ordinary human being. They immediately bowed down to him and asked for mercy. The king asked for forgiveness as well for treating him as an ordinary son and for not identifying his divinity. When the king decided to build a temple for him, Lord Ayyappa proposed the sacred site at Sabarimala, situated alongside the banks of the Pampa river. Lord Ayyappa described the process that had to be commenced by worshippers on the Sabarimala pilgrimage. Then he proceeded to give his blessings to the king and the members of the royal council and then disappeared. The ruler then built the temple at Sabarimala based on the suggestions of the Lord. The pilgrims take 41 days of strict fasting, wearing black robes, walking barefooted, and following brahmacharya before going to Sabarimala. they carry the offerings to Lord Ayyappa in Irumadi. It is believed that whoever is following these 41 days of strict fasting and make their pilgrimage to Sabarimala gets their moksha in this life. The writings in Sabarimala is Tattvamasi, which means you are the Paramatma or the ultimate reality. Simply, it means I am you and you are me. That is why each of the pilgrims who is following this fasting is called Ayyappa. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for more. Swamiye Saranamayyappa.